The Accra High Court has discharged 3 journalists charged with stealing and unauthorized access to electronic records. This follows an application by Senior State Attorney Stella Ohene-Appiah that the state does not intend to continue with the case at this stage. Modern Ghana editor Emmanuel Ejafo-Abugri and Modern Ghana journalist Emmanuel Brichum were earlier picked up by the operatives of the National Security amidst accusation that they had been assaulted. An editor of Peace FM, Emmanuel Obeymen, was also later arrested and charged for the same offense. The case The case, which was filed on Friday morning, was surprisingly withdrawn by the state prosecutors at 1:30 p.m. when the case was called. Justice Efia Asari-Botchwey discharged the 3 journalists, striking out the case as withdrawn. Lawyer for Emmanuel Ejafo, Samson Ladi Ayenene, says this confirms his position that his client had not committed any crime.
As for what happened in chambers, professionally, I cannot disclose that to you, except to say that it is nothing serious. If you recall, I have said on Wednesday that they cannot find charges to press because there is none. No criminal offense has been occasioned, and that if they forced themselves to find a charge, they will find some that will be trumped up. And when they did, those charges will be decimated in the courts. This is the very first embarrassing somersault that you have taken so much time to prepare. These, I won't say these accused persons, I'll now say the first accused person, Emmanuel Ejafo, has had to come to the police station every single day. What preparation has been lacking for them to come to the court today and say there is some new development? New development from where? Okay, this is the first most embarrassing somersault that gives you a clue that when there is nothing to deal with in the court, you don't force it, because when you do, you'll have X in your face. Okay? But like they claim, they will go and prepare and come back. If they ever come back, we will still be here. Okay? Just Mr. Ejafo is represented by myself, Nikwako Samuado, as was introduced in the court, Justice Stramsai, and Rosling here. We will leave no stone unturned to ensure that the inhumane treatment, the injustice, and the persecution for parochial interest will not happen. This is the republic that our forefathers fought with their blood and toil. Our generation must stand up to be counted that the processes of the court and the powers of the state will not be used by certain individuals for their own parochial personal interest. You have a complaint about a publication they put up, an article. You call them, ask them to pull it down. They pulled it down. You are now looking for something to stick and say they have committed cybercrime. Okay? The joke of it is where an editor of Peace FM is also accused of unauthorized access to the password of that station, of their pool, unauthorized. Well, that's not my client. This is our client. We will do what the law allows us to.
Are we to understand you are undertaking a civil action against the state, perhaps?
We have already announced that we'll take several actions, including a civil process. Already there were complaints lodged by my clients, also for criminal processes. So all of them will be followed through. Okay? Yeah.
Samson Ladi Ayenene is speaker for Emmanuel Abugri there, and they were in court today. The case has been stricken out as withdrawn. Development will bring you more on in our subsequent bulletins as we go along.